Hey everyone, welcome to JUENFO Kitchen where we just enjoy food. So let's enjoy this delicious steak, surf and turf. Today I'm using some boneless ribeye steak and I'm gonna go ahead and wash these off before we start seasoning. Alright, so my steak is now nice and clean and I'm making sure that I pat these dry. And it's pretty normal for the color to fade. The acidity in the vinegar causes that. And I'm going to lightly season with some salt, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So now that's done, so I'm going to cover with plastic wrap and leave it on my counter to marinate for at least 20 minutes. I'm not going to put it in my fridge because I want my steak to remain at room temperature in order for it to get a nice sear. Alright, so I'm using some jumbo shrimp today and I've already washed, deveined and cleaned this. And I'm going to go ahead and season with the same seasoning that I used to season my steak. And note that I'm seasoning this very lightly. I do prefer my shrimp with the tails off, however, for presentation purposes, I'm going to leave them on today. I'm going to go ahead and leave this to marinate along with my steak. Alright guys, so my meat is done marinating, and before I start searing it, I'm going to make a compound butter, which is basically flavored butter. So in this bowl right here, I have 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and that is salted butter. Now you can go ahead and use unsalted butter if you choose to. I did measure my seasonings based on the fact that I'm using salted butter, and of course all measurements and ingredients are listed in the description below. Now to my butter, I'm going to add my green seasoning, and I'll link the video above as well as in the description below. So I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of blended green seasoning to that. As well as about 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley, because I didn't add any parsley to my green seasoning blend. To my cast iron skillet, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so now that my oil is nice and hot, I'm going to go ahead and add my steaks. Now I'm going to keep my flame on medium. I know every stove is different, so you may need to turn up yours a bit. Once I drop my steaks in, I'm not going to move them because I want them to get a nice sear. I'm going to go ahead and turn up my flame to high just to be on the safer side. I prefer my steak well done, which takes 5 to 7 minutes per side depending on the cut. These are 1/2 inch rounds, so they won't take that long. Plus I'm going to finish them off in the oven, so I'm going to go ahead and turn them after 2.5–3 minutes. And just look at the beautiful sear on these. I will leave a guide in the description for the cooking time depending on how you like your steak. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my butter. As well as my garlic and some fresh thyme. I'm gonna start spooning this on. Now you can also add rosemary. I don't have any on hand. After 10 minutes in the oven at 175 degrees Celsius or 347 degrees Fahrenheit, this is what we have. I will admit that I left them in a bit too long. They were a bit overcooked, but nonetheless still delicious. So I recommend no more than 5 to 7 minutes in the oven. And I'm removing them from the pan immediately in order to allow them to rest. So in the same pan on medium-low heat, I'm going to quickly sear my shrimp. And there you have it, flavorful, delicious steak, surf and turf. And I must say that this steak was packed with flavor. I enjoyed mine with a side of garlicky green beans and shrimp fried rice. Shrimp fried rice video is linked in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up button and share this video with as many people. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed and join the journey to 1,000 subscribers. Feel free to tag me on Instagram at JUENFO_ if you give this or any of my other recipes a try, and follow me as well. All my other socials are linked in the description. Hope to see you in the next video I upload every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, live life to the fullest and just enjoy food.